Hello guys, this is your guy Soundcheck Studio. Yeah, you can call me Kenneth. So I have this video of this 31 band graphic EQ. Okay, so I have a friend, his name is Noah. So you can follow him on Facebook. He's a very good guy. The name is 2GS. Okay, yeah, so we were discussing something about graphic EQ. Okay, how graphic equalizers have been operating. Okay, this 31 band of graphic EQ. So right now I have this old DBS this is 231X 31 band graphic EQ. Okay, so what we will be doing is that we want to see whether it is true what this graphic EQ has been doing is true. Okay, so I have this graphic EQ, I'm sending it to this audio interface and I'm returning it. I'm receiving every data of this graphic EQ on this computer using my measurement software. Okay, right. So right now here is the frequency numbers from 31 Hz to from 20 Hz to 20 kilohertz. Okay, this is the phase of this graphic EQ right now. The reason being is that me personally, I don't use this graphic EQ on my main P, let's say my main left and right, or my arrays and my sub. I don't use this graphic EQ because sometimes they lie a little bit. Yes, someone will say, but this is what we have been using always. Is true. Okay, until we all go to know that we have something different going on with this thing, or certain things we think this thing is doing, sometimes it's not on its accurate point as we think. Okay, good. So let's dive in, then you will see what I'm talking about. So this is the phase plot. This is the phase plot. This is the magnitude. So let me see if this graphic EQ has latency to the system. So I'm going to activate my delay timer, and this graphic EQ has only 0.2 milliseconds. Okay, 0.0 milliseconds, meaning this outboard EQ doesn't add any latency. I should say that, because 0.02 is something normal that you won't even notice. Okay, so right now there is it, we have it's 0.02. okay, good. So as I added the delay, you see now the phase for the low end is going up, slowly up, and same to the highs, slowly up. Okay, right. So right now let's see. You see there's a little bit of rise here, but I have not boosted anything yet. Everything is flat. Okay, everything is flat, it's flat. I've not boosted anything here. Okay, so right now let's dive in by I'll click on this low cuts on the graphic EQ. Okay, this low cut on the graphic EQ, I will just activate it to see what this low cut is doing. Okay, this low cut, good. This low cut, yeah, I have my lighting technician here, he's called Radiant, thanks to him. So this low cut here, I'm going to activate it, then we see what's next. Okay, so on the laptop, I'll just click on that low cut and you will see what will happen. Watch here. Okay, now I'm going to activate it. Good. So this is what this low cuts in your DBS 231X have been doing. This is it. It's slightly sloped, starting from 127 at what, negative 4.5 dB, negative 1.5 dB. Okay, and it slopes from 125 going down to 80, 70, and right now I'm at the point of what, of negative 5 roughly negative 5.20 dB. Okay, my phone gets your car. Negative 5.20 dB. You should say that we're at 49 to, it slopes to what, 20 Hz. That is negative 14. Okay, watch here, negative 14 dB. So meaning this low cut in this graphic EQ, you may be thinking that it will be too steepy, like too sharp, and maybe it will cut at, maybe if it says it's on 30 Hz or 40 Hz, maybe that's what you'll be thinking, like it will be too sharp. But not knowing this low cut is never like that. It slopes. It slopes. Okay, so this is one trick now you know. So when you think you have been adding this low cut in your PA system for your tops, and you'll be thinking you don't have crossover, so this will solve the issue. I don't think so, because up to 30 Hz, or you'll be receiving all this frequency in it. Okay, you'll be receiving all this frequency in it. So as I activated low cut, see the phase shifts. You see right now it is more steeper than as it was. It is rising higher than as it was. Okay, I'm removing the low cut and see what happens. This is how the phase was. Okay, and when I activate the low cut, this is how the phase moves up. Okay, so right now let's say the low frequency is currently out of phase, like maybe I should say 180 degrees. Okay, good. So now you know what this low cut have been doing, right? Okay, let me put it straight back. Okay, so right now I'm going to select one filter. Okay, I'm going to select one filter from this graphic EQ, and what I will boost it to see what it's doing. So I will take 1K. So I will slowly add this up, okay, and see what will happen. Because to me, what I know is, what I will at first when I've been using graphic EQ is that when I turn this like 1K up, meaning it is very narrow and sharp. Okay, but let's see if it's true. So let's go back to, I'll just hold on this and I'll push it when the camera is on the screen. Okay, so right now I'm pushing the 1K. Whoa, this is what we have been doing all this while. So you see, check the frequency number here. The center of this, look at my mouse cursor too. The center of this frequency is 1.108 kilohertz, and you see it boosts all the frequencies around 900, sloping down to to 704. Let's go to the right side of it, from 1.3K, 1.2K, 140 to 156. So you'll be thinking that you have just raised that 1K, or you have cut it. Right now I've pulled it down, or you have cut it, but not knowing you have been adding extra frequencies to it. And look at the phase shift. Look at the phase shift for just one slide I just pulled down, or I'm pulling it up. Okay, I have pulled it down, but now I'm pulling it up. So let's see, I'll pull it up. Okay, see the phase shift. So this is what we have been doing always, right? This is what we have been doing always. And there's one thing too here. You see, we have this switch here called range, right? It is plus or minus 12 dB, meaning when I activate this, it will jump me to what? 12 dB, okay, of my filters. But right now, let's see, since this 1K of slider is all the way up, let's see the total dB on this software. Okay, so the center of this software, where the peak is at 4.8, what, let's say 85 dB. It's at 4.85 dB. That's the center. That is 1.008 kilohertz, right? Good. So right now I'm going to activate this plus or minus 12 dB on the EQ to see if truly it will give us 12 dB range, right? Okay, so I'll just put it on the screen and I'll activate it, and we should just look at the numbers. And remember, this slide is all the way up. Okay, it's all the way up. This 1K slide is all the way up. So any additional increment you see on the screen, meaning I have activated this range button. Okay, this range button. Okay, so okay, let's go to the screen. So now I'm going to activate it, then we see, and you can just look at the numbers as well. You can just look at the dB numbers as well. Okay, you can just look at the dB numbers as well. Okay. Okay, I'm activating it. Good. I want you to see this very well. Right now, you see, we have about, look here, we have 11.04, 11.02 dB, meaning it is not really true that this EQ have been giving us that 12 dB we have been searching for. Okay, it's not true, right? And now look at the phase shift. You see the phase shift, and now see the affected frequency. So now we can go down to what, 600 hertz. Look, let me zoom in for you for the focus to work. Now we have about 600 hertz. That's the least one slide can go, and up to, it's the same thing. It's same thing. It's same thing. Okay, so right now 12 dB, just one frequency, and it is affecting this whole frequency. Right now it is affecting this whole frequency. It's almost like up to 2 dB. Of course, it lands at 2 dB, 2.72 dB. So this is what this graphic EQ have been doing all this while. This is what we have been doing all this while. Let me pull it down. And now it's flat. So now I have everything flat again. Okay. Right. So let's see, people have been tuning their PA, you know, pushing this sliders up, like, you know, pushing this side up like this, because that's how they have been tuning it. Yes, meaning from 6.3K to 8K, they have been pushing it like this. Okay, like this, right? Fine. Let's see what's EQ like this that you have been doing on your graphic EQ is actually doing. Okay, so let's see what is happening on the computer. So this is what we have been doing. Look at this high shelf here. It starts as 2.51K. Look at this frequency, 2.51K at 1.3 dB. At 1.3 dB, and it starts rising from this frequency. It starts rising. So actually I started boosting this at 6.3K, but actually started at 2.7K. That is at 1.5 dB, and it keeps rising from 3K, from 4K, and I have 5K at 5 dB. Meanwhile, I'm not boosting any 5K. There's actually 5K here, but I'm not doing anything to that 5K. Okay, this is 5K. This is 5K. But you see the slider of 5K is down. I'm just pushing just 6.3K, 8K, 10K, 12.5K, 16K, and I've not even touched 20K. So let me add a bit of 20K here. And this is what that is happening. So meaning this time, or we have been doing something pretty wrong that we don't even know, or we haven't even noticed. Okay, we have been doing something wrong that we don't even know. Okay, so I just want to, you know, do this video for you to see what we have been doing, what actually graphic EQ is doing to your PA system that you think you have been, or you have tuned it or something like that. Okay, so right now see the phase shift. Now here it is going down, and right now all this high mid to this mid frequency, it is sloping down. Okay, and you see some people, they will be having this funny EQ. Let's say we have this high frequency like up like this, and you see they will be pushing 1K like this down, and when they come to the low frequency, like starting from 100 Hz, they will boost it like this, and they will boost all this frequency because they want that punch. Okay, fine. So this is actually what some of you have been doing to tune your PA. You boost maybe from 40 Hz to 100 Hz. Okay, then you come here and you reduce a bit of 1K and its environment, okay, of 1K, and you boost your high frequencies. Okay, right now let's see what you have been, this is what you have been actually doing. So let's say you will be thinking you have done this, and you like you have something sweet, or you have flat P or something like that, but actually it's a lie. Okay, it's a lie. You see, there's so much of information about this something that we have been doing something. Now look at the phase shifts. Look at the phase shifts. Like something nasty, very, very nasty. Okay, because you see, so I will say that I have all this about my mid starting from 960 Hz. Okay, starting from 960 Hz, cuts at what, 9.2 dB. Come on, that's too much. That's too much. That's too much. And my lows have been boosted about let's say 7 dB to 6 dB roughly, 7 dB to 6 dB, and now I have a slope starting from 255 Hz, and all this, my mid range is down and my high mid is down, and I've boosted all my highs. So this is what actually you have been doing, okay, with your EQ. This is what actually I've been doing. There's a sliders. You see, a little bit of boost, a little bit, all because you activate this range, plus or minus range, a little bit of boost at this frequency, just a little bit. This is my 1K, little bit, and a little boost at highs. But this is what actually you have been doing. Okay, let's say some people will say, for me, I don't cut my mids, so let me flatten the mid. Then let's focus on the subs and on the high frequencies. Okay, so this is that's happening when you take your mid frequencies out and you boost like from 6.3K to 20K, and you start from low frequency, you boost from 100 Hz to 40 Hz. This is what that happens to your PA speakers. So meaning you have a bright highs and a boomy subs, and your mid, it will dock your mid in the mix. So always you'll be see that you don't have much mid in your system, because all what you can hear is highs and subs rolling in the room. Let me flatten it again, then we conclude this. So actually, for me, I don't use graphic EQ. Yes, I don't. When I come to your church and you have this, I won't use it. Okay, I won't use it. If even I'm using it, I will just leave it flat, because I know when I leave it flat, I have something cool for the magnitude, for my frequency response, and I have at least the phase is a bit okay. Okay, the phase is a bit okay. Yes. So you'll be thinking that when you just put this slider down like this, you'll be having something like sharp cut, like it will cut like sharp on that frequency. Not knowing it was all wrong, and it's all a lie. Okay, so let's say I put this 3 frequency down, that is 1.6K, 1.2K, and 1K, and this is what is happening here. So it's all this is all lies. Okay, it's true that this is what we have been using, but it's all lies. It's all lies. After adding the local too, then you have this. It's all lies. Okay, so I think you have learned something new today. So I don't think you'll be using graphic EQ and you start by doing that hi-fi system by pushing your highs up and you just pull down your mids and you pull up your subs. I'm just pushing the sliders and you pull up your sliders like as I've done here. I don't think you'll be doing that again. Okay, I don't think you'll be doing it again. This is what you have been actually doing. This is what you have been actually doing. Okay, and it's not accurate or proper for your PA speakers. Okay, this is your guys Kenneth again. So this is the end for this tutorial. Okay, I wanted to make this video short. So from now onwards, I would advise that when you have DBS, drive rag or digital mixer, the better thing for you to use to tune your speakers or your PA or anything like that is Perimetric EQ. Use PEQ. Okay, that one, it will give you something decent of the magnitude. When you slide something up, narrow it or push it, it's accurate and it will give you a good phase plot. Okay, I will bring a video like that up. That's when I have the GS around me. I'll bring that video up. Okay, thank you for watching, and should in case you need me to come and fix your PA or tune your PA for you, you can contact me on +233 574 407 447. Okay, thanks for visiting my YouTube page today. Goodbye.